What do mathematicians do after it snows? They make snow angles. It's good. It's good. All right, so we've talked about the additive relationships and the multiplicative relationships. Now we're going to discuss what happens if I combine those two. If I combine those two, it's going to give me an equation of y equals mx, that part from the multiplicative relationship, and then plus b, plus that constant. I'm taking the multiplying and the adding, and I'm combining them for a special type of graph. So now what I'm going to see, if I graph these relationships, I'm going to see it's going to be above and below the origin, and it's going to be steep or it's not going to be steep. So I could have a line that goes like this. It's below the origin. It's kind of not really super steep. Or I could have a line that looks like this, where it is not steep and it's above the origin. We're combining the adding. That b, that's where it's going through my y-axis. I'm combining that adding, moving it up and down. And the multiplicative part of making it steep or not steep. I'm combining those things together to make an equation like this. In our table, what that's going to look like is I'm going to have to multiply times m, and I have to add my b. So I'm going to have to do 2 steps in the middle there. So let's say that my m is equal to 2 and my b is equal to 3. So if I have 0, I'm going to plug that in. I'm going to take 0 times 2 and then add my 3. 0 times 2 is 0. I add 3 and I get 3. Then I do 1 times 2, which is 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. And then the last one, I'm going to plug in 2. I'm going to take 2 times 2 and get 4. Well, 4 plus 3 is 7. Again, we're going to come back. We're going to keep talking about this. But if I see an equation in the form y equals mx plus b, thinking about these words, is it going to be proportional or non-proportional? It's going to be non-proportional because remember, it does not go through the origin. We see our lines are above and below the line, but never through the origin if it's non-proportional. Non-proportional. All of these, the multiplicative, the additive, this one in the middle where we're combining them, they are all types of linear relationships. They are all straight lines that I'm graphing. These are all types of linear relationships that we're going to be talking about with this unit. Good luck.